So, you guys can probably tell from the video that I did something, but we'll get into that in a sec. First of all, hello and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm holding the camera in my garage like an idiot. Gabe is busy again today, so we're back to the vlog style yet again. There's a part of my life that I really haven't, I don't want to say publicized, but I haven't made videos on it. I haven't documented it at all, you know, because this channel is majority skateboarding, and there will be plenty of skateboarding in this video. I do want to go street skating and try to find some spots that I've never skated before, so we will be doing that. But my passion for cars, and I feel like a poser saying that because I'm not a car guy yet, but I want to be. Chances are you guys probably saw the video that I posted of skating over the Miata at the barracks. And the Miata, I want to summarize this and make it as quick as possible so I don't waste your guys' time. I've always had an interest in cars, but I've never had a knowledge of cars, if that makes any sense. I don't want to say I was like intimidated by the car community, but I'm very intimidated on things that I'm not knowledgeable about. Like I feel very uncomfortable not being good at things or not knowing things, and it's something that I'm working on in my life, because obviously you have to start somewhere with everything. But that's why I got the Miata. I got the Miata as like a simple car to learn how combustion engines work and to learn how to do basic modifications to a car, and then I got rid of it. Over the course of owning the Miata, I met a ton of amazing people that are much more knowledgeable about cars than I am, and I've been working with them and they've been teaching me about things. Because I used to have the Audi, which you guys, I'm sure you remember from the old videos, the 2013 Audi S4, that it had a ton of work done under the hood, cosmetic, everything, but I didn't do anything. So you'd ask me something about it, I'd be like, I don't know, I just handed the money and had them make it fast. And I hated that because I want to be able to either do the work myself or know what is being done, you know? After meeting some of these people and making these connections, the next step for the Miata was an engine swap and a turbo setup, which would run me about $5,000 or $6,000, which was, you know, pretty damn out of the budget. I don't have my Facebook contract anymore, so I don't have money like that. I found someone that was interested in a trade and a little bit of cash on top for this. And if you're interested in cars, this video will be very interesting. If you're not, it might not be. We are gonna get more into this and more of the story time about it and everything about it. I do want to go skate first because my back is finally feeling good enough to skate today. That'll wake me up first thing in the morning. Scared to do it now. I almost hit my head on that one. Oh. One more. That trick's so scary to me. There it is. Alright, so this is a little bit more of a vlog style video than I've been doing lately, where I'm taking you throughout the day. I feel like lost without Gabe, because he offers direction for my YouTube videos. When he's not here, I just have to pick up the camera and vlog. It's kind of fun though. Not sure if you guys watched the last video post on this channel, but it was the process of me learning a new trick, and it was, you know, pretty much uncut raw emotions of learning that laser flip back lip. That was fun. You guys seemed to love that video, which I was stoked on. I thought it might be like painfully boring, but turns out you guys actually like that. Similar concept, a little bit different though. I do want to try, because dude, I feel like all the videos in the backyard skate park are so repetitive. I do the same tricks, the same park, and I'm using that as motivation to try new tricks, to try to spice up the videos and keep it, you know, fun and entertaining. There's two tricks that I've done before multiple times. On that, I want to do varial heel nose stall, which sounds like a very awkward trick, but for some reason it like oddly makes sense in my head. So I'll give it a couple tries and see if it's something we can knock out. See? It just, I don't know what it is about that trick. It just feels like it wants to work for some reason. I bet you if I just give it three solid attempts, I'll land it. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I was trying. Varial heel dark slide. I was actually trying that. That's just why I didn't land it. Okay, I lied. Maybe 4 tries. Well, that was not what I was trying. I was not going for that, but that was kind of cool, I guess. It is so hot here, dude.
Oh my god, that is so hot. That water's just been marinating in the sun for hours.
Oh, that brings me back to my childhood days. Of just a hot day of skating and then playing in the hose in your parents' front yard. There's nothing quite like that feeling. Something that's been legitimately bumming me out lately is my back. Obviously, I've talked about it in countless YouTube videos. Honestly, let's deep dive for a second and explain it. It has been years now, like legitimately, actually years. If you guys remember the videos in Santa Cruz, when I was living in Santa Cruz with my parents was when it was probably the worst. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's called sciatica. It's essentially, it can be multiple things, but a lot of it is muscle spasms or muscle contractions that pinch your sciatic nerve, which causes like a searing pain anywhere along where your sciatic nerve goes. I was recommended to get surgery when I was like 17 or 18. It's like fucking back surgery. And I'm like, dude, I'm not getting back surgery at 17 years old. I don't want to say I'm anti-surgery, but I'm all for homeopathic and other remedies first, and surgery is a last resort type thing. Thanks to chiropractors, acupuncture, the herbal remedies, whatever you want to call it, I was able to overcome the sciatica for years in Santa Cruz. But every now and then, sometimes it's for a day, sometimes it's for a week, sometimes it's for 5 months, it'll flare up. And lately, and I really do think a lot of it is honestly from gaming, playing video games so much. Very long story short, the past year of my life, the past 365 days, I've been in a contract with Facebook Gaming that actually just ended. Best thing to happen in my life financially. That's literally what I was able to buy this house with, buy the skate park with, so it was amazing by all means. But it was a lot of sitting. I streamed video games every single day for 3 hours a day, and I think all that sitting can cause problems with your back. Lately, my back has been really bad. I'm like, we just skated for what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and my back's starting to hurt. And I'm at the point now where it's like, fuck, I want to skate more, I want to film more for this video, but at the same time, I don't want to push my back past this limit and end up with more long-term problems. So that's been bumming me out lately. And I figured I'm filming a video, so might as well vent. I'm sorry. Dude, okay, in the process of the last clip I just filmed and moving to the garage, I smashed my finger in a door and my pinky nail is now coming off and it was dripping in blood. So I now have a band-aid on my pinky, so that's always cool. It kind of ties into the sciatica thing, and it kind of ties into I don't want to say a lack of creativity, but after my streaming contract came to an end, I almost felt lost in a sense. And normally my go-to if ever I'm going through anything mentally is to go skate. That's always been my escape. But with my sciatica flaring up and me not being able to skate 90% of the time lately, I've been going kind of insane, to be completely honest. Even with the Miata, I was super hesitant filming videos about it and talking about it because I know you guys mainly watch skateboarding, which is totally cool. I have an audience of almost 800,000 people because of skateboarding. I'm never gonna change that. But as I mature and as I grow up and as I go through shit like this sciatica, I thought it could be cool to document my other journeys along the way. So I didn't talk much about the Miata when I had it, except for that one video of skating over at the barracks. And with this, I want to change that a little bit because I have been putting a lot of time and effort into this car, and it's a part of my life. And I thought it could be fun to, you know, document it and show you guys and bring you along with the journey, because why not? Right off the bat, it is a 1989 Nissan 240SX. Depending on what part of the world you're in, it may be called something different, the model may be different. Here, it is a 1989 240SX, S13. When I got it, it was beat. And if you know about cars, if you know about 240s in general are beat. They've all been through so much shit in their life because everyone just gets them for drift cars, so the majority of them are just beat to shit. This one included. It has a 1JZ engine swap in it. It has a 370Z transmission, new clutch, all that stuff. So the main important parts are dealt with. New engine, new transmission, new clutch. So it's kind of like the reverse of the Miata. With the Miata, it was pretty damn good interior-wise. The interior was nice, the exterior was decent as well, but it was still the stock engine from 1990. Everything on it was original, so everything was 30 years old. So the things that were coming up were more mechanical issues as opposed to cosmetic issues, which was great because I wanted wanted to learn with that car. That was the purpose of it. With this, the nice thing about it is the big things are out of the way. So, like I was talking about with the Miata, the next step was an engine swap and a turbo kit, which I was looking at $5,000 or $6,000. The next step, like the 1JZ engine, I have so many more options with for much cheaper. You know what I mean? It's not like the next step is to swap the engine. I have the engine that I want to work with. Now I can just work on, you know, a single turbo kit on that, doing whatever I want to that to get, you know, closer to 450 horsepower. Even just looking at the interior now, it looks so much better than it did. When I got the car, it didn't have seats. I drove from Bakersfield to Los Angeles. It's like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive without a seat. He gave me a bucket seat that just sat on the floor. No brackets, nothing. No blinkers, no brake lights, no headlights. It was sketchy, terribly illegal probably. The dashboard, like every single 240 was just cracked. It was obliterated. No seats. The door panels were old and gross. It's 32 years old. It's 1989. So everything was just disgusting. You know what I mean? But since then, we've put in some work. We have brand new door panels, which I think look very nice. They're just simple, no cracks, no torn leather, torn fabric or anything, but these are brand new. We got a new steering wheel as well. The old steering wheel was just like, you touch it and it would just shed on your hand. So we got a new wheel. Most importantly, honestly, is the dash cover. It's just a little plastic cover. You can see the lip of it right there, but it's just a plastic cover that sits on this and covers up all the cracks, but it literally looks good as new. It looks amazing. I didn't even think about telling you guys about this. So, okay, hold on. If this interests you, which I don't blame you if it doesn't, if you're into cars, if you want to follow this journey, I have an Instagram called @Ginner's Garage. JINERS GARAGE. You can follow that on Instagram. I post stories pretty much every day documenting the process of this build. But on Ginner's Garage Instagram, someone had an idea that I can 3D print some shit because I have a 3D printer. So this whole gauge cluster, this thing is 3D printed. And then I went through and I printed these Ramen Gang cap. These are just 3D printed that I made and they work. Perfect. I'm gonna have a boost gauge and air fuel ratio thing at some point, but right now it just says Ramen Gang. And of course, we got new seats. These are the newest edition actually. I got these yesterday. They're from a S14 imported to the United States and they're in very clean condition. They look great, but it's starting to look a lot like a car. I don't even think that the car has been street legal in years, like years and years and years and years. I shouldn't have driven it home, to be honest, but we made it home safe and sound. I'm actually getting my registration next week so we can actually drive it legally on the streets. Obviously it was just a drift car, it was a track car, and I think the coolest part of it for me is the process of turning it from just a shitty beat up track car to actually making it a decent, somewhat comfortable street car. That's my goal with it, because I mean I still have the Tesla for reliability and like actual practicality when it comes to a car, and I think I know a 1JZ 240 is quite the step up from a Miata, but it'll be fun. I know the right people now that can help me with it, help me with the process. I want to show you the engine. Oh, where is it? Okay, there it is. I really don't like this hood, by the way. This hood's got to go, but that'll happen at some point. There we are. The lighting is so bad right now. To be completely honest, I don't even know what the engine was out of. I know it's a 1JZ. I don't know what car they took it out of, but it does the job. I guess it only makes sense if we start her up, huh? Let me open this so I don't die. All right. Here goes nothing. Ooh, she starts up nice, unlike the Miata, so that's a plus. Because of the engine swap, the dash gauge cluster thing, the instrument cluster, does not work. There's no signs of life there. This is her. This is her in action. She's fun. She's very fun to drive. Since buying the car and working on it, we got the headlights. You see, off, on, off, on, so that's cool. We have blinkers. Oh God. Oh no, why is my blinker not working? Really? God damn it, they worked yesterday. Well, we had blinkers. I gotta fix that. God, what could have happened? Oh, well, we have brake lights. I know we have brake lights. Blinkers, let's just hope it's a fuse or something, huh? That's really it. I kind of just want to share with you what I've been doing with my life lately, thanks to my back acting up. It's almost like forced me to find a new hobby, you know what I mean? And I think with me being interested in cars for so long, it's finally a good time to take the leap and learn about cars and work on this build with the help of some more knowledgeable friends than myself. But follow at Ginner's Garage on Instagram if you do want to stay up to date with the car content. I'll probably sprinkle it in here and there on this channel, but it's not going to be, you know, my main focus or anything, just like how skateboarding is my main focus in real life, you know? As always, sorry for like the slower paced video than usual. It sucks for me as well. I'm not used to doing these talking videos again, and it feels weird, but at the same time, I do enjoy it. People say I talk too much. I say they're right. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up the video, subscribe, and hopefully in the next coming days actually, we'll be able to get this thing on the road and maybe track it, take it drifting or something. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Peace out.